hey, the weather's finally broken. I'd like to get out and get some fresh air. Well, don't let mobility stop you. This scooter gets you your yes back. And when it's finally time to meet up with our friends and family, whether it's going out to meals, maybe going out to parks, this is going to allow you to keep up with everyone. You don't have to turn them down because you think you're going to pull everyone down. You're going to not be able to keep up. And it's so nice because this is an indoor-outdoor scooter, so even if it's just to make it easier to get around the home, this scooter, brand new today, has all of the upgrades and features that you have asked for. V37054 is your item number. It is available today on 5 easy payments of $220. Because if you check out the retail value, this particular model with all the upgrades, close to $1,500. So we save you $400 today. We include all the bells and whistles, and the best part, we save you an additional $80 with the free shipping and handling to your door. So we ship it to your door. You don't have to have contact with anyone. If you said, I'd like to break it up into more monthly payments, is that an option? It is if you're shopping with the Q card. We can actually spread your payments out over 18 months' time. That's a year and a half. So really making it a lot more budget friendly. And if you don't have a Q card, you can apply for one and get instant approval tonight so that you can take advantage of this QVC 2 big deal. And when you open a new Q card account, you'll also get a $40 account credit for opening that new Q card. So, hey, that's going to take that down to $1,059 for you. All right, so I know you want to hear all the details. Let me first start with the colors, and then we're going to invite our friend Denise Repko. She is standing by on Skype because we want to show you all the details. So up first, here is your blue option. So the blue, these all have a really nice gloss and finish to it. And we do this nice variety of colors to give it a personality. This is your mobility scooter, so you want something that maybe speaks to you. Blue is a fun one, a nice neutral. Right next door we have your green, and that's the most limited. So I like the green, it's kind of fun and peppy. And then right next door is the brand new color. Rose gold, right? We've loved rose gold in fashion. We've loved it in home decor. Why not have that sassy rose gold in your mobility scooter? Then next door we have the silver. So think of kind of that race car silver. And speaking of race car, we have a Racecar Red. That's your last choice. Right at the end, your red. So if you'd like to pick this up, remember, this is an expiring offer. This price goes away, this easy pay goes away, and we can't guarantee free shipping on a mobility scooter. If you own an EV-Rider, give us a call. We'd like to hear about your experience. Tell us how it has helped you. Give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-600-1556. So with that said, Denise Repko is standing by, and Denise, she is our wellness expert here at QVC. Denise, I'm so happy that we were able to get together tonight.
Oh, hi, Gabrielle. I wish I could see you in person, but this is the next best thing.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, this is exciting. A new model from EV-Rider. So for those that are just joining us and maybe new to QVC and new to EV-Rider, can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, well, we've been bringing EV-Rider to you, gosh, I want to say maybe 7 years, and it's quickly become the most popular brand. What I love about it, number one, my father uses it, my dad uses it. So up front and foremost, safety. Safety is so important to me. Ease of use and quality are there because, you know, if you get something home and you spend all this money and then you don't know how to use it or you don't know how to operate it, that's going to be really, really frustrating for me and anybody who spends that money. So ease of use, quality, and safety are just key things with EV-Rider. This particular model comes to you in a few pieces that you snap together, just easy, no tools necessary, just pop them in and pop them out. They break down in like 20 pounds. I think the heaviest piece is about 30 pounds, so easy, easy breezy. It is TSA cleared, so if you're thinking about a trip, you could certainly take it on a trip with you. But it has 4 wheels instead of 1 or 2 wheels in the center in the front. And what that's gonna mean to the rider is it's gonna give you a more balanced, more stable ride. This actually holds up to 275 pounds. It weighs 95, but again, it breaks down really easily. And the armrests, the QVC customer said, we want those armrests. So these armrests are adjustable, they're removable, and they also elevate up and down. And what I love about that is it helps the person, the user, get in and out of their chair or their seat without anybody tugging or pulling, risking injuring that person or themselves. So a lot of great amenities, so easy to use. And again, indoors and outdoors.
Well, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to take mine for a little spin, Denise, while we talk about it. But I love that you said this. I feel like it has all the bells and whistles. I've presented EV Rider with you before, and maybe you had one that came with the basket, but it didn't have the armrests. Or it had the armrests, but it didn't have the bag. Or maybe you had the basket, but you didn't have the swivel chair. We get it all with this model.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. So it does transition beautifully. I would tell people that, everyone's like, well, where can't I take this? Honestly, just the beach, like sand. You can't do sand with the scooter.
Okay.
So you would take this anywhere you would take a bicycle or a baby stroller or a wheelchair. It's going to work. Boardwalks are great. And yes, the weather's nice and we're all getting out more and more. So yeah, you want to take this out. Maybe it's just down to visit a neighbor down the street or the end of a driveway or down the hall to see a neighbor. So this does go outside, but it also it maneuvers well. You'll see me, I'll drive around my kitchen and get to show a little bit of movement in my home too.
All right, well, I do want to remind everyone, this is brand new. We just launched this today. It is our QVC 2 Big Deal, which means it's an inspiring offer. And I feel like it's good timing, Denise, because the weather's finally breaking.
Yes.
Maybe you're feeling a little bit of cabin fever. You just want to get out, get outside, get some fresh air. If mobility is an issue, it doesn't have to be. Just to maybe go take a little stroll around the neighborhood. I know my kids, they have been using their little scooters and their bicycles, and I've been walking to keep up with them. I could keep up with no problem on one of these. It would be so nice. And so whether
it does go.
What is the maximum speed on this?
Thank you. It does go up to 4 miles per hour, and it's just a simple little dial on the dashboard that has two icons on it. One's a turtle and one's a rabbit. So obviously the turtle's a little slower, and then you could just spin that up to our rabbit, and you can change that speed at any time. There's a dual throttle system. So again, comfortable armrests. You don't have to keep your wrists propped up. And just with the index finger, a little pull or push of the trigger on either side. And then electromagnetic brakes, which I really like because a lot of times seniors are using this. And we worry about hand-eye coordination or dexterity or remembering where the brakes are. This, all you have to do is just let go of that lever and you come to a smooth, easy, safe stop.
Well, you know what? Why don't we do a top to bottom tour, Denise, and you can kind of show, I can show while you walk us through. Or if you'd like to do on your, whatever's best for you.
Because I can't see you, so how should we do the tour? How about, can you talk me through what you're seeing?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start right at the top. I want to show everyone, would it be best if I back it up a little bit? I just want to show everybody the dashboard. Oh, there we go, the dashboard on this guy. So it's real easy, Denise. We're seeing the dashboard.
Okay.
So I see, there's just two buttons on here.
Yeah, it's real simple. So the dashboard, when you turn it on, we give you two keys and you just put the key on the side. What I love is you're gonna see that LED illuminated battery gauge. And it's kind of like an old school, what it looks like a gas gauge in your car. So it just has red for empty, yellow is a warning, and green is a full tank. And that light will be on when you're good to go. Also, you've got that horn. So the horn is just, someone could see you coming, hear you coming and going. You've got that speed dial we talked about. And then, of course, the throttle. So that dual throttle, you've got one on the right and one on the left. If you pull with your index finger, the one on the right, you're going to go forward. If you push it, you're going to go in reverse. But suppose mom or dad only has a good left hand. No worries. On the left, you simply push it to go forward and pull it to go in reverse. So real easy. And again, you just let go and you come to that smooth stop. We've given you a basket because QVC customers said when we're out, we need a place to put our belongings. I love the basket because you could put your charger in there. So if you forgot to charge it or maybe need to charge and you've been out up those 9 miles, you can plug it in anywhere where there's a power source.
And Denise, is the charger the red one?
Actually, that's what we are offering as a potential. If you want to, you can get that charger for your car.
This is for on the
regular
go.
Charger
Is this black one? Okay.
Right. This is the one that you will take with you everywhere. You have an option to get that red one if you want.
And the information, and real quick, the information is on the screen if you want the car charger adapter that I just showed you. Here's the one that comes with your unit. And Denise, about how long to get a full charge on our scooter?
Good question. When you get this home, there is some charge in the battery, but we like you to give it a little test drive, make sure you love it, and I know you're going to love it. But then it takes about 4 to 6 hours for that full charge. I will tell you, when I got my sample here at the house, I plugged it in, and before 4 hours, it was charged.
full.
And you know when it's charged because there's a little indicator light on this pack.
Oh, okay.
And it's red while you're charging, and then it turns to green once you have a full charge. So it's not a guessing game. Do I have a full charge or not? It's going to let you know. But keep this in either the basket or keep it in that side canvas pouch. So you'll always have it at the ready if you start to get low on power, and just find a power source wherever you are. They're everywhere, and you can give yourself that. So 4 to 6 hours for a full charge, and that's going to take you up to 9 miles on up to 9 miles or 2 hours of continuous use.
Very
and
good.
I say up to 9 miles because this holds 275 pounds, but it does depend on the terrain and the weight of the person using it. Because if you have someone on 275 pounds and they're doing a lot of hills, they might only get 6 miles. Where if you have someone more petite like yourself or me, all flat terrain, we're going to get closer
maximum.
to that 9 miles.
All right, well, we're taking a look at the chair. So here's where some of the upgrades come into our QVC Too Big Deal. So the chair has armrests, which is nice.
Yeah, the armrests we call them elevating. So they lift up and down for your convenience, and then the chair swivels. So there's a little lever underneath of the seat. So I will show you that if I'm facing the front of my scooter, but yet I'm at the island in my kitchen, I just pull that lever, it locks in at 45 and 90 degrees in both directions. So now I could sit and eat, or if I want to get up, I just push and that assists me. Or when I'm sitting back down, I can lower myself down. So it's really good for getting your stability, getting your footing, because a lot of people, when they go to stand up, it takes them a little bit of time to get their bearings. And maybe you don't want somebody pulling on you, tugging you, again, risking hurting you or themselves. This is just there for really added convenience. And again, they are adjustable. So if you want to make them a little wider, if you have a little more ample,
so
you can,
I see those
or make
knobs
them more narrow.
under the arms.
Yes.
So that allows me
Yes.
to pull the arms out further.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of ways to customize this. What about if I'm a little bit more long-legged, Denise? So can I adjust the tiller on this?
You certainly can.
Oh, good.
At the base of the tiller, so the base of the steering column, there's a knob. If you untwist that knob, it's going to loosen up that tiller, so it's going to allow you to either pull that column towards you for somebody with maybe shorter legs or arms, or push it away. Now the key with this is there's little grooves and teeth in that wheel. So you're going to want to make sure you line them up and then tighten that screw back so that it grips and holds. If you feel your steering column is a little wobbly, it's probably because you haven't tightened that knob. Those teeth have to really grip. But you get a great turn radius. And again, those 4 wheels are solid. One of my favorite things about the scooter is they're not air-filled tires. You're never going to get a flat. So you're never going to get caught out somewhere, and just go, oh gosh, now I have a flat tire. What am I going to do? It's not going to happen with EV-Rider.
We're seeing a close-up of the tire right now. So you can see it's nice and wide. It has a great tread, and there are 4 of them. That's where that stability comes in. So you've always had 4 wheels to the ground. So when you're going around tight turns, if you are making, a sharp bank, you feel secure. You feel stable on your EV-Rider. To be a light mobility scooter, it doesn't mean that it's flimsy. It just means that, hey, this is one that you can easily take with you in the car. You can take it apart. And speaking of which, Denise, do we need any tools when this arrives to put it together and to take it apart?
No, you don't. It's literally no tool assembly, no tool disassembly. The hardest thing about this, when this arrived at my house in the big box, the UPS guy drops it off on the front porch. Getting it out of the box is honestly the most problematic, because it's like a packing and they've got to do it, but we want you to have a safe, no damage product, so we're going to pack it really good for you. Once you get it out of the box, snap, 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 you put the pieces together. It's so easy to do, and then you can give it that test drive. And remember, it does have that charge, a little bit of charge in the battery, and then when you want to fully charge it, 4 to 6 hours. And I do encourage you, for the 4 to 6 hours, the very first time you charge it, make sure you charge it fully, and then let it go down, and then you can charge it as you need.
Well, Denise, I want to remind everyone that this is a QVC Too Big Deal. It's new from EV-Rider, and we have a new color. So I love that you're here, so you can chime in. So let's go through. The blue that I'm riding is very popular. I like how this is nice, vivid, punchy blue.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's really pretty. So we do have the blue. I know we have a red. I know we have a silver.
Well, let's take a look. Here, the green. Yeah, the green is right next to me.
The green, I think we introduced last time, and that was really quick to go. I think that was the first one to go because it was kind of a new and fresh color.
Well, it's also the most limited today.
Is
So
it?
already
Yeah.
limited out of the gate. But then we have the rose gold right next
Yeah.
door. I understand that's a new color.